Personal commitment, 365 days of daily videos. The reality, it's complete. My life will never be the same. That may seem confusing or kind of ridiculous statement for me to make, but really in reality, March 1st of 2020, I started doing daily videos. And now 365 days later, I have not missed a daily video. And it has taught me so much about myself. It has taught me to have confidence speaking into a camera. Basically, at one point in my life, I would walk across the street if somebody wanted to interview me, or if I was at a conference and there was, somebody that wanted to communicate with me, and it was going to be even just recorded, not just video. They might have been just wanting to record me. And I'd get nervous about it. I'd get the shakes, I'd get the sweats, I'd be nervous as all get up. And I literally, virtually would walk across in my mind across the street and avoid everything to do with speaking into a camera or to be interviewed, even on a podcast. And in this last year, I've been on a number of podcasts. I'd say anywhere between 9 and 10. I've created my own podcast, which I interview people, and obviously I'm on camera. I attend many masterminds, virtual conferences. I speak on them. And a year ago at this time, I had done a few videos. They were always recorded. I post the odd one, and I knew I wanted to be a person with more confidence, with more conviction. And I knew I had something to share with others, that my voice needed to be heard, but I wasn't sure exactly how I would do it. And the deciding factor or change in my life came in February when I joined the 365 Driven Society. Some of you have heard of this before, and the challenge was put out to do a daily video. March 1st, I did a recorded video, posted it. Somebody said, hey, you need to do it live. And until I figured it out 3 weeks later, and I believe it was Tony said, well, you really don't have to do them live. I had already gone through the hills and valleys and the school of hard knocks of the sweats, and you get the big sweat pouches in your clothing. My head would be sweaty. I'd have dry mouth and all the things that came about with starting the process of doing videos. I had already gone through. So I stayed on that journey of live videos from March 2nd of 2020. I never missed a day of doing live videos. Only one day I've recorded, which was March 1st. But I have posted every single day a video since that time. And it's taught me to learn to be a better listener. And you may ask yourself, well, how can it possibly teach you how to be a better listener, Dwight? Well, topics are one thing. Initially, you have some ideas and you're excited and you know what you want to talk about. You're not sure how to talk about it, but you get it out. You get it out there. But eventually, my mind, it might not happen to others, ideas dried up. And I thought to myself one day, how am I going to increase my ability to know what I'm going to talk about on a daily basis, right? I've committed to this 30 days because initially it was a 30-day commitment, then a 60-day commitment. And then Tony challenged us, who's going to do it for a year? And I was all for that. Absolutely. I am going to do this for a year. I'm making a promise to myself, a commitment to myself, and I will not falter. So, sorry. It's been an interesting journey. It really has. It's taught me lots about myself. It's taught me that I need to listen better to others, no matter what it is, whether or not I'm listening to a book, listening to a podcast, face-to-face with somebody, watching a video on YouTube to learn and better myself, or whatever the case may be. I need to actually listen and stop letting the external noises that, come at us distract me from the purpose of wanting to change and better myself and to level up and to continually add value in my videos so that I can help others. Because my years of wisdom that have been created from my life lessons, which were started out as mistakes in most cases, have led me down a path that, had I had that type of coaching years ago, when it didn't necessarily exist years ago for me to access it, because that wasn't as easy to access information. Technology has made it easier for us to commit, to level up, to change our 6 inches between our ears. It taught me that I need to listen, and I started making notes. I've got a running OneNote tab in my OneNote where I take a lot of my notes for courses, for masterminds, whatever the case may be. I've got a running tab in there of every single idea, everything I wanted to talk about that I have talked about for the last 365 days. Talk about journaling. I never realized until the other day when people say you need to journal. I've been journaling. I've been journaling my thoughts. I could be driving and hear something in a book or a podcast or whatever the case may be, maybe a conversation I had with somebody. I honestly would stop, make a quick jotted down note. I could even be watching a movie, for goodness sakes, and hear something really interesting, and I will pause the sucker and put a note in my OneNote so that I can actually contemplate what that statement or what that conversation that I jotted down was actually about. And it helped me stop letting the noise inside of my brain, in between the 6 inches between my ears. It helped me literally shut those noises down. And some of those noises are worry, their distress, their depression, their anxiety, whatever the case may be. But when I knew I had a commitment to the people that have been following me for the last 365 days, I knew I had to take everything I did every single day serious, because you never know who you're going to affect. You never know whose life you're going to touch. Bottom line, if you haven't thought about doing it, do it. Reach out to me. I will coach you. I will help you. But the biggest thing I think you should do if you haven't done it is commit to checking out the 365 Driven Society, which started me on this journey of videos. Tony and Lisa Watley have been completely supportive of me. And yeah, change your life. Do the uncomfortableness. Step out of your comfort zone. Have faith that there's better out there, that you can do better, and that there's people out there like myself and like the 365 Driven Society that can support you. You don't want to check out this society? Reach out to me. DM me. Drop me a comment below. I'll reach out to you and explain to you even more in detail what doing daily videos has done for my confidence, for my listening skills, just for everything. Because again, I owed it to every single person that would listen to my videos, that has been listening to my videos, to have, topics that could resonate, that could help uplift them, that could help level them up and be a better version of themselves, hopefully in a quicker time frame than it's taken me. And again, I don't have regrets. Regrets are a waste of energy. And they are what they are. They're lessons that you should be learning from, not sitting and dwelling on. Move forward. Anyway, sorry for the long video. Day 365. I am just floored what doing videos has done for me and my confidence and what I've accomplished in this last year. In 365 days, I've rebranded my company. I've applied and approved for Associate General Agency to bring on agents to do licensing. I've been on podcasts. I've created a podcast. I'm interviewing people. The podcast is live. And I've written a book. And that book will be out in a matter of days. Could be a week, whatever. I will definitely let you guys know. And you check out my own group that I've created, Give a Heck, on Facebook. I'd welcome you to be in that group so that we can share and grow together over the next 365 days, over the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I appreciate all you, those that have been watching me, supporting me, sending me comments, some of them DMing me, and it's private, which is fine. I have no problems. However you want to communicate with me, I hope I can help you along your journey in life, and just realize I'm no better than you. I'm just at a point in the journey a little bit farther than you, and with support and coaching, you can catch up too. God bless you all. I really appreciate you over the last 365 days. It's been phenomenal. I look forward to the next 365 days. Peace out. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You're stuck with me. Anyway, God bless.